Today I'm here to talk about my opinions of Silksong so far. Now, I haven't beaten the game, I'm probably barely halfway through, but I've done a good chunk, experienced quite a lot of it, got a good chunk of the map, and I just want to talk about my experience and how this game is an absolute masterpiece. To start, well, this game is beautiful. The art is amazing. Like, all the little tidbits and different little details that make these places amazing. Each area has their own character and sort of feel, a sort of vibe, whether it be the sand-swept wastes of the blasted steppes, the green, verdant, plant-filled land of Moss Grotto, the dark, neglected, lifeless Greymore, or even the overgrown, old, natural-feeling Shellwood. Now, I must say, I think Shellwood has got to be my favourite area so far, because it's amazing. Like, the aesthetic is insane. I like all the moss and it's not too green like Moss Grotto or over verdant, but it's like sort of more muted version, which I really like, and I think it looks amazing. I just love this area. All these little details, like background objects moving when you walk past them, bench signs and stag signs that you can move around, and like Hollow Knight was good with its detail, but this has just got another level, which is just amazing, and I think it's great. Not only that, but the music for each area really adds to that mood and just like elevates it, because like the music is amazing. Christopher Larkin is such a good composer, and on this game he has cooked more than a Ninja quadruple air fryer in an oven that's on fire in the middle of a volcano. It's ridiculous. The music is amazing. There's like over 50 tracks, and I haven't listened to all of them, but the ones I have are just incredible. It's so good. I love this game, and the art and music are just like incredible. Next, I'm going to talk about movement. The movement in this game feels amazing. I love the sprint. The wall jump is good. I like that there's a feeling of acceleration, because in Hollow Knight it was sort of like you start walking and you walk that fast, you dash and then stop, like that, which you can do in this game, but you've got a sprint, you've got a jump, you can do like all sorts of different maneuvers, and even the wall jump, it will, like, you go slowly at first and then speed up, which is, I like that sort of acceleration in this game. It just makes it feel so good. And also, like, the mantle onto platforms is great as well. I find that really useful. I love how you can flip off it, and there's so many different combos of moves you can do. And you can dash up walls, which is amazing. It feels like you can do so many things, and all the animations for everything are amazing as well. I love, like, you can even move like combat skills like the pogo as a movement ability, because that can help you, and it's just amazing. And that brings me on to sort of the next point about combat, because the movement's great, but so is the combat, and it sort of ties in with that, because like this game is a lot harder than Hollow Knight. Most of the enemies do double damage. The pogo's hard to control, but I think that makes it all the better, because like it makes it more fun. Because in Hollow Knight, if you learnt to pogo early, you could just sort of cheese a load of bosses, whereas in this game you have to control it and sort of aim, and it feels so much cooler as well, because, well, it's slower, and you don't just go up a bit, you do loads of flips and stuff, and it's really cool. And you can like do a load of movement off enemies, and the skips feel so much cooler when you do them with this sort of pogo as opposed to the one in Hollow Knight, because, well, it just feels so much better. It's ridiculous. I love the pogo in this game. It's just really, really good when you get the hang of it. It is difficult to get the hang of, but then, you know, you sort of learn the mechanics, and you get better, and yeah, it's just, I've really enjoyed this game, and I have struggled on bosses. But I like that. I like that you have to be careful. It encourages aggression against bosses, but it also encourages you to be careful and try and dodge, but encourages aggression in the way that you want to get soul so you can heal if you need it, or not soul, silk, so you can heal if you need it. And I just think that's really good. It feels so much better. Lots of the bosses do double damage, and I like that. I like that there's a mix of double damage and normal damage. Like, I recently did the Widow boss fight, and that was so much fun. It was really difficult, but I got a real sense of achievement from it, which is something that you get. And I have read through some of the bad reviews for the game, and it's basically people complaining that it's too hard. And I get that. It might not be for you. It might be a bit difficult, but please don't give the game a bad review just because you're bad at the game. Like, you improve. It's a great game. There's nothing to complain about. Also, there are so many more moves. Like with the different crests that you can equip, it changes your moveset, which is amazing. Because you can customize for different bosses, and really sort of you can either focus on one or be versatile, try and get good with all of them, and that just really adds a new layer of complexity to the combat and a whole lot more fun. And not only that, but there are loads more combos you can do, whereas in Hollow Knight you slashed and you cast spells. But in this you've got tools, you can cast your silk skills, you've got these different attacks you can do, and you can chain them as well. Like, you can do a dash attack which lets you really quickly attack again if you hit the boss. You can jump around, you can use or your heal even as an attack if you've got certain charms. You can use it as a dodge as well. I love that you can heal in the air. I feel like the heal is so much better than Hollow Knight because you can heal in the air. It does 3 masks, and it encourages you to try and always fill up that silk meter, which encourages aggression, but also be careful so you don't take too much damage and then die. And I like that balance, and I think Team Cherry have struck that balance perfectly. So well done. And it's just amazing. I love the combat. I love the characters as well. All the NPCs have their own little personalities, and there are so many more of them, and it just feels like this kingdom is so much more alive than Hallownest, but at the same time it's sort of bleak and abandoned, and you feel sort of sad for it, but all the characters still sort of persevere and try and, well, make the best of it, and it's just makes you really attached to all the characters. I think it's great. I love all the characters, and I think this game is just amazing. And yeah, it's difficult, but lots of games are difficult, and if it's a difficult game, then just play it. In the famous words of Hornet, get good.
Get the!
And well, there you have it. Some of the reasons I like Silksong, like, there are so many more. The exploration is incredible. I feel like I'm always finding new areas, going to new places, and it's great. I like the scarcity of money as well, because it feels like it really means something. In Hollow Knight I always had like geo in the thousands, but here I've barely got any rosaries half the time, and I'm always trying to get more, and you feel like it's a real struggle. It's an actual currency that is hard to come by, rather than just getting easily rich in Hollow Knight. So I like that as well, and there's just so much more, because this game is incredible. It surprised me as well. It subverts your expectations, as Hollow Knight did with, say, Millabelle, who stole your geo when you weren't expecting it. I've just found this random room, and there was this bug in it, and he trapped me in a cage and just stole all my stuff and transported me to a prison on like this really tall snowy mountain. I was like, what? So I had to go through this prison, sneak round until I could get my stuff back, and then beat all the guards and escape, which was cool. But I was like, and I like how it subverts your expectations, because you wouldn't expect that at all. It's just some random room, and this guy just comes and traps you, and it's really cool. I really like the design of that, and I think this game is just amazing, and I can't wait to play more of it, because I'm not even that far. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and my opinion is right. So, bye.